Okay. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? I see the highest ones I have is actually... I just started, looked at the different things I can actually do right now. And it's just like... waiting for Savior, Hunting Hound, Rumors of Calico's Winter Scale. We have that one as well. Nameless Stars. Is that... Other than that, I think we're majority. I also discovered that after a restart, I can actually take them, take some of these and actually throw them back into cargo. And we have the Bloodstain. Whenever the wearer deals damage with a heavy weapon, an enemy that suffer 1+. If it has 3 of Perplex, it's already on the target. The wearer attacks inflict stagger for 2 rounds. Could be interesting. That also goes into cargo. Split that. That is going to cargo. So are you. So are you. You as well. See now using power. It's just normal power swords. Yes, add them to cargo. Normal plasma pistol. Add them to cargo. Life Training Sword. The wielder restore wounds equal to 25%. Okay. Out of curiosity. Can Idra wield that? She can. That is interesting. That is interesting. Shuriken pistol. That one has 1 more damage. Okay. We got a ton of... Oh yeah, we threw all of them already. Mars-crafted power axe. Where do we have Henrik's? He's here. Want to split that. I want two left over. Rest are going into cargo. I like those. Those look really cool. Normal chain access. We're at that stage now. The Ripper? Solid projectiles have increased 50% over penetration. No. Okay, yeah. Dracari glaives, just add them. Fractal wielder gains 25% bonus to parry. Heretical heavy bolter. Out of curiosity, how much difference is it on the heretical heavy bolter and There we have it. They're the exact same thing as a normal heavy bolter. Okay. So, the plan for today is just chill and actually do some of the quests for the retinue. I want to do Agatha's quest. Albert has follow-ups. Ye has follow-ups. We saved Albert's family. Ye lost all her companions to the people in the down there. So that's not good, but yeah. We will see where the day takes us. Because so many other things with this game, it's... Oh, okay. I'm just going to follow you along. And we end up somewhere we didn't know. $900 reputation. Okay, we got that. Staff Solar, Neurostimulant.
Always keep your eye on the price.
I don't think we can trade anything into this guy anymore. Hermanius. $100. Yeah. I don't know. I like the Mechanicus, so me being buddy with them, I don't have anything against. But they don't trust us enough to actually join on Euphrates 2. The Siege, World Bearers, and the Dawn, the final Dawn is there. So they don't trust us enough to actually do that, which is a bit annoying. No question about it. But what can we do, honestly? We can't really do anything about it. No, I want to do Agatha's quest.
Let us not dawdle.
That is... What is that? Lost trade. Peripheral vision. Each time the wearer spends 10 stacks of tactical advantage to gain 1 resolve. Not really relevant, honestly. $1,500. Don't mind if I do, honestly. Split. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Drukari. Those can go into cargo as well. Fireproof grants immunity to fire, and bleeding reduces agility. No trauma dumping here. Toughness becomes stunned for 1 turn. A lot of them literally just inflict damage to agility. It seems that seems to be one of those like obvious things. I'm still like, I'm still like, I want to do something stupid if I actually sit through and do another playthrough of this. And just, I want to make a corn berserker, like a corn berserker that is literally has an aim of just being a fucking menace. That's kind of how the way he holds that thing is just so fucking hilarious. We still haven't gotten anything in accessory slots on you. If the wearer inflicts bleed on a target, this target gets additional 2 stacks of this effect. Okay, the wear like the grants temporary wounds. Yeah, that's really good. Sort by type. AP. 30% damage for the rest of the combat. So that implies that you kind of want to. What do I have? $40, 95, 95, 95. What was it? It was that one. Well, if the wearer has Iconoclast adherent, it increases all skills by 10. Instead. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I still don't have anything for you. Plus agility, I guess? Agility modifiers. It only apply... What? Coercion plus 10. 147, 1 It's affected by agility? No, it's affected by fellowship. Does this one give fellowship as well? Yeah, agility and fellowship. Okay, yeah. I'm fucking blind. Each time the wearer uses psychic abilities, cannot equip on this character. It needs to be the main character, I think. The wearer can move without provoking if below 50% health. Whenever the wearer parries an attack, immediately strike back. If it deals damage, the wearer performs a kick to push the enemy away. Okay, yep. 95% parry. If we slap a sword on you, how much parry do you actually have? That's something I'm kind of interested in now. Okay, yeah, no. There's no difference in it, honestly. Inferno gun. That's the one you were using. Yeah, so 30 to 40 damage. Like, you're coming up there more and more. Like, the weapons I have, 20 to 30 damage, sniper rifle. Not that great, honestly, but it's something. The Melta does 20 to 26 damage. Like, 20 to 30 damage. Like, all of them. That was a fucking pistol, though. Oh, it's the other rogue trader's pistol that we killed. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, we're up to stage 8. Was it something good here? No, not really. 9 was a Stormbolter. Stormbolter isn't bad, but it's not something fantastic. Sniper rifle, additional hit. Darklands. We already have Darklands, right? I think so. Stalking boots, if the wearer has melee weapons equipped in both hands, their slash ability makes an additional melee attack with their secondary weapon. That feels like that's really good. Okay. Welcome back. Raises her glass to you, smiles and winks with her prosthetic eye. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Who are these boys you're working with? Let's see what you have to offer. Do you actually have anything that is like... You have Eldari equipment, you have plus demolition, and their area attacks with weapon deals. That on Agatha would be good. Anti-vehicle revolver. Onslaught amulet. Press the advantage if the wearer still has more than... Okay. Double... That feels like that's fucking good. Cultist... Okay, so you actually sell a lot of stuff that have with heretics to do. The wearer ignores weapon recall while performing Okay. And improved heavy bolter. Yeah. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
So we have checked everything now. We can't really do anything. That's the bit that is kind of annoying for me. We can do stuff if we get summoned to here, but we aren't really getting summoned. So we can't really do anything, if that makes sense. Let's have a check on that. We get more of those. Foul stone requires our presence. Okay. Level 6. Test of will. I'm still a bit like back and forth with that thing. But yeah. Security. Palace Outcast. Yeah, that's the highest rank we have, right? But we want to... yeah, both of those are just more reputation required. Pretty much. Too bad. You have 3 slots here. Call to arms. Efficiency, complacency. Kazbaklan, auction, plus reputation for Kazbaklan. Okay, Fellowship of the Void we have here. Plus 3,000. That's on Dragoness. Profit factor, weapons, sell it. Not really something we want. We have 3 slots here. So we can go call to arms. And we can go Khaled Baklan. And the Fellowship of the Void. We can go all 3 of those. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Here, what do we have here on Janus? Khaled Baklan. Okay, that's 1. The Lost. It's locked. Fellowship of the Void. Okay. Coercion and Lore. Chemical and Profit Factor. 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay, we can pretty much make everything here then. The Russians. Yeah, we want this though. So we need 2,800. No, 28,000 to get that. Let's start with this one, honestly. Kiva Gamma, you have 4 slots left. Righteous Tools intend to bring the world inquiry. That's interesting. That'll open up some content for us. Imperial Navy, we're down a fair bit with that. Like, I don't know how much we have with Imperial Navy, but it's not enough. Holy Armaments, that's on Janus, right? Okay, it's already fucking done. Decree the diligence, efficiency. Call to arms, I think. Yeah, let's go call to arms, like plus security for everyone. Everyone is good. Veabos. Dreamless, Void. Captive Xenos, Naval. We don't have enough reputation for that. Patches Outcasts. Yeah, and here is reputation as well. So we're kind of stuck in the mud with that one, it seems right now. Blocks, ergonomic. Oh, that's that one. 28,000, 23,000. Extract a Milica. What? Extract a Milica. Block project. Dependent on mines and... Oh, it's locked. Because we got we went that one instead. Explorators instead. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. Makes sense. Naval. Warp guide, security. Okay. Foulstone Montar hand. Captain presence is required. And with this, holy munitions, 50,000 each. Okay. I guess we're heading to Foulstone because that is something. We need to talk to Agatha. Okay, we're going. We're going here first. I want to see what's actually going on with Foulstone. Because it's interesting to see that way. Malcontent. That's not good. Von Valencia has publicly insulted by the colony's governor. Security, complacency. Von Valencia's dynasty was publicly insulted by the colony's governor. Challenged the governor to a duel. Yeah. Not expecting such a development, the horrified governor prays for mercy. Your reputation is restored. It's not the first person I challenged to a duel without any context. So that's actually really interesting. A lot of them. Okay. Void ship management back to bridge. We are going to go and talk to Agatha right now. Because I have a feeling that that is the way we need to do it, honestly. You can hire a mercenary to tailor your experience or gather a wholly unique party and play co-op with your friends. Talk to High Factorium about this. However, you will miss out on some of the narrative content from your companions. Yeah. I'm sticking with the basic ones now. But I can see how you can min-max if you go at it that way. Pet beauty. Okay, Agatha is over here.
Greetings.
Tell me about Adeptus Sororitas.
Gladly. There are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We fight against his enemies by the will of the Holy Ecclesiarchy. I beg your pardon, rogue trader. Here I am talking about what every lesser noble in the Imperium knows. So what exactly are you interested in hearing about?
They say the Adeptus Sororitas are the fiercest in their faith among the warriors of the Imperium. Is that true?
It is. The Sisters of Battle are a fire lit by the God Emperor. They are the echo of his voice that travels through the dark expanses of the universe. We bring his wrath to heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words. More often than not with a bolter.
Are all sisters truly faultless, as you say?
Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among the most worthy. Those who have taken the vows and become a full-fledged sister are the best of the best, tested by trials of body and spirit.
Yep.
Yes, there have been cases when a sister stumbled or showed weakness. But do not expect to hear a story of depravity or downfall from me. Each such occurrence is a great tragedy for us all. Light cannot bear the smallest speck of darkness within. And thus those who have trespassed or shown weakness of spirit are given a chance at redemption. They are called Sisters Repentia, and may the enemy tremble before her, for nothing can stop a sister of battle who yearns to be cleansed of fault and weakness. Wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand, those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield. Their lives are seldom long, but a death in the name of purgation is a better fate than to live with a shadow in one's soul.
Yeah. They are probably the most fearsome people, fearsome stuff. Literally in pretty much nothing and a fucking two-handed chainsword. That's how they charge into battle, because why the fuck not?
Once I had completed my novitiate, I was sent to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, assigned to the Order's Pronatus. The Order's mission is vital and noble. The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium. We guard them, preserve them, escort them when they are brought onto the battlefield or presented for pilgrims to venerate. And we seek out the relics that have been lost. Neither a coven of heretics nor the most wicked death world can deter Sisters Pronatus when their goal is to return a piece of the great legacy of the Imperium into the hands of the faithful.
The Order of Pronatus is not one of the Order's militant, yet you're a trained fighter.
Don't let the name deceive you. The Order's militant trains sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make sisters who belong to the non-militant orders timid and helpless.
No.
Both the solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus know how to greet enemies of humanity. Their dialogue with heretics is usually quite short, with the last word being a bolter discharge. And my order has all the more reason to be known for the martial prowess of its sisters. We are the keepers of the Imperium's relics. What would become of our blessed hero's legacy if the Sisters Pronatus could not protect it?
You said you belong to Calixian branch of your order. What brought you to the Kronos Expanse?
The Order sent me to Footfall. My undertaking was to assist the local priesthood of Drusians in caring for a sacred reliquary that had been there since the time of Parson Mr. Wayne, the station's founder.
Are there any other members of Adeptus Sororitas in the Kronos Expanse?
None that I'm aware of, but the Sisterhood's orders are many, and can operate independently of one another, sending their sisters wherever their presence is needed as deemed by the Ecclesiarchy. Perhaps somewhere in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, may his path be blessed, my sisters perform their duty as we speak. I wish it were so. Even a single evening spent in joint prayer and training would bring me joy. Should any more arise, keeping them to yourself would be imprudent. It is a virtue to take an interest in holiness.
How did you end up in Feodora's ship?
I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the pirate attack. That story is complicated. It just so happened that I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, while her crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I'd barely recovered from my wounds when the pirates struck. Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations.
What happened to the people who wounded you? Did Feodora's men eliminate them?
Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more, and it's bound to happen someday.
You mentioned making a mistake.
It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them.
Where did this happen?
On one of the recently discovered planets in the Expanse. No one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course I would have been on my guard.
We could go to the planet and deal with the Chaos Worshippers.
The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone, along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the von Valanci's protectorate must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared.
What was it like traveling on Theodora's ship?
I hadn't been here that long. Just one journey from Footfall, and the other journey, the majority of which I spent in the confines of the medbay. I can't tell you much about the first voyage. I was more focused on prayers and ruminations than on the people around me, or the journey itself. During the last journey, Seneschal Viserion stood out for me. He came by several times to ask about my health. He's an honorable man and a loyal servant of the Imperium. I think he is as meticulous in his inspections of the logistic systems as he is in his inquiries about the health of the occasional sister of battle aboard the ship.
He has a type.
But not all of Theodora's people have earned my trust. You know who I'm talking about. There is no place for Adira Tlas among the God Emperor's faithful. I'm surprised she wasn't in league with the pirates. And I'm equally surprised by how deep heresy and treason run in this place. I'm glad we all made it through that dark hour. May the day that follows be bright.
Why is she saying pirates instead of cultists? Why is she saying pirates instead of cultists? I don't know. I don't have any more questions, thank you.
As you wish.
What is it that keeps you in my retinue?
This ship was targeted by heretical pirates, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary. But for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew.
It pleases me to have a servants of the Golden Throne in my crew. May the enemies of the Imperium tremble before your onslaught. I enjoyed your company, and I hope you remain in the crew on this ship. That this ship becomes your home.
Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader. Thank you, both for your words and your hospitality.
Okay, so she has nothing more to say. So probably the fact that she... So we missed out on the whole story for her because we actually went into the Dark City and she revealed it for us instead there. We're going to talk to Jay.
Shireen, O glorious son of dozens of worlds and billions of subjects, have you come to converse with Jai Haydari about the sweetness of her soul? Or do you wish to speak to a trade representative of the Imperium? Well, does the guise of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse suit me?
I would like to see the real you as often as possible.
You sure about that, my lord? That can be arranged. Oh my, I beg your forgiveness, Shireen. I'm pretty sure the real me would earn herself a one-way trip to the airlock before the end of her first watch.
How is your gang faring, Ye?
You have already opened the wound with a rusty knife, Shireen. There is no need to rub salt into it. I don't have a gang anymore, and I don't think I need it. A single location can be run by a couple of loyal agents paid directly from my own pocket. They need to be smart enough to do the work, but stupid enough not to realize they are being kept on a short leash.
You said you wanted to reflect on what has happened.
Oh, yes, Shireen. And here is what I think. Since the day we first met, I have been tossed about like a boat in a storm. Battered, dashed against the rocks, lashed by the waves. And then I was flung onto the shore, and a fabulous gift washed up beside me. A precious pearl of the deep. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale.
Okay, yeah, that will help her.
And it was not fate, or the glitter of golden bubbles that steered me on that voyage. Oh no. I realize the power of those who hide in the blinding light of luminaries such as yourself, Shireen. The power that lies in being a shadow that upholds order and light by skirting around antiquated laws. I will become that shadow, Shireen. Perhaps I will even be your shadow. Not another pawn of the Casbalica mission, but a shadow baron of the Expanse in my own right. A power far more imperious and formidable than any penny-pinching steward.
Shadowburn. It never hurts to acquire such an ally.
Then it is decided. Starting today, I will sail toward the future I choose. What a thrill it would be to ride the waves wherever they want to take me.
See you later.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Okay, yeah. Where do we have? We are looking for Albert. There Albert is.
Lord Captain, allow me to express my gratitude once again for your assistance. If it weren't for your intervention, my entire family could have been executed on false charges. I could have lost them all. I never imagined the Viserians would be so vulnerable while I serve as seneschal to the Lord Captain himself, far from home. To tell you the truth, Lord Captain, this whole situation has got me thinking. As patriarch of the Viserian family, I have a responsibility to my bloodline. Yes, it is my duty to serve as seneschal to the rogue trader, and I have no intention of relinquishing that role if you find my service as satisfactory as did Lady Theodora. However, if I could be more involved in my family's affairs and still serve the von Valancius dynasty.
What do you want? Tell me plainly.
Under Lady Theodora, I served as steward of the Trade Protectorate on more than one occasion. In that capacity, I was based on Dargonus, rather than traveling with the rogue trader on the flagship. If it would be possible, after the immediate need for my presence is over, I would like to return to that position. To oversee the Trade Protectorate on the capital world, while at the same time presiding over the Viserian family, and using my authority to help elevate it.
So that means that Albert would no longer be with us. Albert has been the rock. He has been the person who has carried us through combat after combat. I'm honestly going to say, I cannot let you go, Albert. You're an indispensable part of my crew.
I understand, Lord Captain. Well, in that case, forget what I said. My place is at the Lord Captain's side, for that is my duty as Seneschal. Well then, Lord Captain, it is time I return to my duties. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No.
Lord Captain.
Okay, so we've done that. Okay, Henrik's turn.
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks on this occasion. I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources.
Everything Emilina said about Galzar, should we be concerned about it?
It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies: Puritanism and radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical.
Yeah. That's why the most fearsome inquisitors are those that are somewhere in between, but walking the line is so hard, because it's just like you're a person that has a full system at your hand. Like, you can do whatever you want with them, and if you see that one planet is too much, you can either try to remove the things that are problematic for it, or you can fucking glass it. And that's the thing. A lot of inquisitors, there's a lot of really horrible acts that inquisitors have done.
Emilina used the powers of chaos to gain the upper hand against Xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets. None of us is pure. Xavier. The craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy.
Yep.
The Lord Inquisitor has borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject.
You killed your colleague in cold blood.
Does that surprise you? It shouldn't.
Despite his altitude, the spasms across his face relieve his true state.
This is not the first time, or the last, I fear, that I will cause the death of someone close to me. There have always been reasons for it. Sometimes the reasons are dictated by duty, sometimes by my own personal volition.
What are you going to do now that this is done?
I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor, if ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emilina's, but that day is not today.
No. I wanted to discuss the cult of the final law. What can you tell me about it?
The cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally and figuratively. The longer cult members spend among other cultists, the less critically they think and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for self-preservation. The worst of them go to their deaths without an inkling of doubt, ready to take hundreds and thousands of souls with them. As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy, we have not yet managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse, but those who are orchestrating the fanatics on nearby worlds are hiding very well indeed, or receiving protection from above.
What do you mean, protection from above?
Governors, commanders, rogue traders. History is full of those who neglect their duty to the Golden Throne and seek allies in the wrong places.
You seem to have been investigating this cult for some time.
We discovered the first traces of it as soon as we arrived in the Coronis Expanse. Since then, the more we learn, the better we see just how far the roots of this blight extend. Destroying individual cells is pointless. We must cut this beast off at its head.
Yep. Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
How long have you served in the Inquisition?
Since the day of my initiation as an acolyte. So, decades. How many real years it's been, it's hard to say. When I return from a journey through the warp, I often discover that much more or much less time has passed in real space.
You've visited many worlds during your service, I wager.
Indeed. I have visited many of the places brought to the Emperor's light, and those sullied by the filth of the archenemy.
Yep.
In truth, even after all these years spent visiting the various corners of the Imperium and looking beyond its borders, I still consider the Segmentum Solar to be the greatest of all humanity's bastions. Nothing compares to the majesty of Holy Terra, the might of Mars, the grandeur of the Segment's other worlds.
For someone who's been you certainly look young.
The first step for biomancers such as myself is to take control of the processes of their own body, including aging. I've endured innumerable hazards in my work. If I allowed every trace of them to remain, I would look completely different today.
What duties have you been carrying out for the Inquisitor?
You can't really be expecting me to answer that question, can you?
Let's change the subject.
Gladly.
You're not an Inquisitor, only an Acolyte, correct?
Of course not. The Lord Inquisitor's entourage comprises dozens of people. The best of the best. Experts in various fields and disciplines. Some of them I know personally. Others I've never met. To be honest, I'm not even certain that the people I know are still alive. I used to work with other acolytes of the Lord Inquisitor, but in the Coronis Expanse, I've been working alone.
Wandering among the stars without family or friends, don't you get lonely?
I rarely have the time or the opportunity to think about it.
If you're an interrogator, does that mean you hold a special position in the retinue?
We are not a retinue. We are acolytes. As for your question, I am closer than anyone else to the one I call my personal teacher. The Lord Inquisitor deemed me worthy of undertaking the most important and sensitive tasks requiring the attention of agents of the Golden Throne.
Are there other acolytes in the Kronos Expanse? Narrows his eyes at you and releases a disappointing. After several seconds of silence, you realize that you will not be getting an answer.
Such as?
Okay. That means that most of it is taken care of there. So we don't have any quests with the retinue currently. Let's talk to Idra. Have you discovered anything more about the door from your visions?
No, Lord Captain, not a thing. And I'm wandering from bay to bay, scaring the crew. But don't worry, I'm sure that as soon as we get close, well, there'll be no mistaking it.
Okay.
Of course. Always at your service, whenever you need me.
That's the guy we served. Here's your lot. She wants to talk about the Dark City. Let's do that then.
The Dark City released us from its thorny embrace. The wounds of the body will heal. But what about the wounds of the soul? Cruderach fell, and its demise shattered the fragile lives of countless children of Osirian. Scattered across this part of the galaxy, hounded by the monkey, pursued by the Dark Cousins, imprisoned by the servants of She Who Thirsts. Hatred is strangling me like a snake, and fear is coursing through my body like a burning poison. For the path I chose is leading me down the roads of failure. I can neither hold back my grief, nor rein in my anger. And yet, I am powerless to stray from my path. Pay no heed to my fleeting wrath, Alantark. When the will slips away, the soul trembles with rampant emotions. But I will resign my heart to meekness, for there is no other way a marked outcast can help their fellow Eldari wandering in the dark.
Many terrible things happen in Komora. Are you alright?
I found myself in the Dark City after following the twisted roads of truth and lies. And although the truth blossomed like an ugly bud and scratched my soul with its thorns, I did find the answers to my questions. Those who come back from the dark of the webway will never be the same. But it is we who change while the surrounding world remains imminent. This thought gives me strength.
Kundrak suffers an unavailable fate. I'm sorry, your world is lost.
I have no need for your sympathy, Alantark. Besides, neither Monkey nor my dark kin found the decaying remnants of Cruderach. Perhaps all is not lost. Perhaps we may yet bring back what has been taken.
What will happen to the seer now?
As soon as Eklendil gathers his strength, he will depart the Lilithon through the Webway Gate. Do not ask where his path takes him. He follows the road of his own destiny. It is as it should be.
So where does the path of the outcast lead you now?
On the trail of a monkey called Caligos Winterscale. Even a worm may harm a wounded tiger by bringing infection into an open wound. And the wounds of my people have been bleeding ever since Cruderach's demise. The spirits of my kin need a poultice, a hope, not the executioner's sword already poised to fall. You may try.
I've been mulling over our conversation. I can understand why you do not like people, but I think there's something else, something I cannot understand.
What do I see? Your words ring with the desire to know the soul of another. But will you be able to comprehend my answer? You and I, Elantark, look at this world in very different ways. And I see many more facets, and deeper meanings, and brighter colors in it. But to capture the full truth of this world in the miserly language familiar to your ears will take time. I will come to you with an answer later.
What do you think is happening on Janus right now?
The Lilithan is purifying herself of the corruption brought by the servants of Cylon Thrash. Gardens and birds, animals and people. Many are gone forever, and even more are corrupted beyond healing. But the Lilithan is stronger. This world will live. My kin are probably still looking for a means to enter the webway. May the Lilithan spirit aid them in this endeavor. Beyond the gate lies salvation, and perhaps even knowledge about the fate of Kruderok and the remaining survivors.
Yep. So she's looking for Caligos as well. And Caligos is in the Nameless Stars. We have talked to... I don't think Pascal has anything more to say. We talked to him kind of recently.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. I am honored to belong to the priesthood of Mars, guided by its tenets. We safeguard technology against the impure and the unenlightened. Acknowledged.
I want to know more about your past.
The request is approved. I have no outright restrictions on disclosing this information.
Where are you from?
Information about my origins is worthless. I belong to the priesthood of explorators and came to the Coronis Expanse over 200 years ago. Any events preceding that moment are insignificant.
How did you end up in the Cronus Expanse?
I was honored to become a member of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. When the Adeptus Mechanicus summoned the faithful for an exploratory venture into the depths of the Coronis Expanse, I joined the fleet in fulfillment of my sacred vows of comprehension.
Why are you not with the fleet then?
After I betrayed Archmagus Amonat, the fleet conclave directed me to the orbital station, Alter Templum Calixus EXT-17, for penance. This venerable temple station was founded in the early years of our expansion into the Coronis Expanse. It is currently a rear observation post of the Cognizance fleet in orbit around the star Furibundus.
Who are the explorators?
The sacred fraternity of explorers. The cult Mechanica sends us out to the frontiers of the known sectors as researchers and conquerors. We are the warriors of the Code, who return to the lost worlds and devote themselves to recovering the lost ancient knowledge. Explorators are granted the privilege of being more independent than many of our tech comrades. However, it has earned us a reputation as unstable and poorly controlled troublemakers whose unorthodox views are dangerously close to apostasy.
Tell me about your mechadendrites.
They are my younger brothers and guides on the way to the Omnissiah. Their machine spirits are directly bound to my neocortex and pick up impulses from my subconscious. Sometimes they act ahead of my thoughts. This is how the Omnissiah leads me to comprehension.
We can stop there.
Acknowledged. May your labors...
Okay. Okay. Let's have a look here then. Do we have anything else going on? We've spent an hour just doing lore stuff, technical stuff, pretty much. Last thing on Dragonus. What is the last thing on Dragonus going to be? Okay, so yeah, that blocked it. Okay, fair enough. Decree diligence efficiency. How is okay, efficiency 9 10 10. Okay, 9 10 10. 9 10 10. Okay, I guess we're going for this one then. All munitions, we need one spot. Giants. Nothing fancy. We have 3 though. We need, how many slots do we have? We have 4 slots. Okay. We have 5 slots here. Captive Xenos. Don't really care about that, huh? Two slots here. We're kind of at the spot now where we just need to grind reputations. I'm sitting here thinking about the different ways we can actually grind. We have the Nameless Star there. Ancient Bunker, Forest of Questor. Landing place. Let's go there. Because I don't remember if we actually could do anything specific. We haven't been to these planets in a fair bit of time. Okay. Smuggler hideout. I don't remember this. We must have gotten this information from somewhere and I don't know where. Once the grace has filled with ceremonies and... Okay, yeah.
What do we have here?
Did not expect such turn of events, did you? Thought you could just walk on in. Watch your back from now. This is just the beginning. 10, 9, 8.
It cleanses the body.
5, 4.
What?
Do you require an audience?
What? Oh, we're going back there again. Absolutely. Oh, this is the distress signal we found. It's a... It is... I just kind of panicked, I'm not going to lie.
This could be an opportunity.
Hello, Johnny.
A born predator does not become prey!
Duty prevails. I better myself through
Rise to
myself.
Part of the trial.
What the... Albert got crippled legged. Fuck. There's goods down there. How are you doing, Johnny?
Keep your wits about you.
This place is filled with traps, is what I'm getting.
Never doubt me.
Melta bombs? Won't say no to Melta bombs. A fragment of an orc energy weapon capable of teleporting targets by using warp energy, roughly swayed off with a laser cutter, cannot be repaired. Okay. A particularly strong orc wargear, hulking impregnable armor, complete with a lethal weapon, not entirely dissimilar to that of a power claw. Yeah.
Hunt brothers, take heed.
What is this? Jen, did you hear? They're going to bring another batch of Xenotech. Life is going good, idiot. We still haven't dealt with the previous delivery. Idiot, we still haven't dealt with the previous delivery. The client does not wish to take risks. The client don't wish to take risks after. Well, after the accident, who cares? The people... there are people with more money than common sense in every system. You know what matters? That's right. What matters is that we're making mountains of throne. That's the currency. I've got a bad feeling about this. Jen, turn that frown upside down. You start looking like your wrinkly supplier lad if you don't. Or is she our supplier lass? Whatever. We're taking it, by the way. Strange improvised weapons are laid on top of crates, rock sticks, ugly black and white checkered guns, rusty axe.
I always keep
This
my
is just
options open.
orc. This is just orc weapons.
Cast your eye there.
Okay, we have Eldar
This is
stuff over here.
intriguing.
How is Johnny doing?
Duty prevails.
Self-propelled train once transported hive residents. Oh fuck, that's a big chunky train. Mastercrafted power axe. Don't mind if I do. And a last weapon. Is that an Astarte weapon? No, it's not an Astarte weapon. I thought we would put it on Ulfar. Yeah, we can put it on him, that's for sure. But not the axe. The axe New newest oldest. Yeah, no, that one is just a master crafted. 29 to 30 damage. That's a lot of damage. Monster Hunter World, huh? Okay, we have stuff there. Hey. Wait. Hey, Doe, what are you messing with? The big guy said not to touch the goods. Bugger off, Farlene, and mind your own business. He has ears everywhere, you know. I said bugger off. I'm not going to rot in this hole until Pooh gets his shit together. Throne take you, though. You've already lost 4 men because of this Xenos shit. But the stones down. Put the stones down, mate. What? You say we went to the old whistle instead? Doe, what are you doing? What are you doing, Doe? No. Get away from me. Ah! Why did I make that noise? I don't know.
Let us not dawdle.
Somebody carefully pull a charge of Eldari rifle, chainswords. Everything. There's a servitor up there. Like people beating up big dinos with a stick. Yeah, understandable.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Needle rifle, toxin. Already have
Always
a fair
keep
few
your eye
of
on the
those.
price.
Yes. Is that all you've got? Heavy is the gate of the wolf.
Fuck's sake, Pascal.
Flesh is weak. No medic I needed. Just give me some yod.
I'm grateful.
Field medicine at its finest.
Wait. I should have solve, remove 1 trauma. Yep.
We function as one.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you used it on yourself, didn't you?
System shutdown is premature.
The healing is much appreciated.
Okay. Somebody help. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Okay. Not so nice. Not so nice at all. The fresh corpses in fancy attire, likely that of an adventurer rather than a smuggler. Lure of the Imperium.
The Emperor favors me today.
Okay.
Is there money to be made?
That's a lot of
My
mines.
Auspex has detected something. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Intel. Okay. The Xenos race called Tau employs self-aware machines they call drones. Judging by the mark on the hull, this specimen was gutted quite deftly.
What a peculiar thing.
I better myself through my service.
Keep your wits about you.
Duty prevails.
Okay, there's a lot of mines
The
and stuff
Emperor
here.
favors me today.
We have bags. Oh, we have some goods here as well. Well, just normal goods. Okay. It's a ton of hidden stuff in this one, it seems. The spiky xenochest looks like a chunk of solid rock with no cracks or fractures. One side is decorated with the maw of some hideous creature.
I always keep my options open. That's how it's done.
According to the labels, the containers with insulated uniforms and snowshoes were to be delivered to Astra Militarum Quartermaster on a frozen world, Serang 2. Can we just take it?
Let us not dawdle.
Pay attention.
More xenomine. Grabak has been gently washed clean of traces of soot and blood, and attached label read as ordered by Master MLD. MLD.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Dark Reavers. We're in the section that has a lot of Drukhari things now, I guess. Lore, Xenos. 50% chance.
Machine God grants me insight.
My ears are ringing.
Okay, that wasn't mine. Not good. We might have failed the second one as well. You managed to make out Medusa-limbed tentacles through the murky glass. The parasite has died regardless of what is being kept here. Oh my god.
This could be an opportunity.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, we're going up there, no question about it.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
What is that? A subdued rumbling comes from under the cover of the ancient commentator, as if the machine spirit represents being awakened. After a few simple directions from the control panel, the vid screen flashes to life and starts blinking, waiting for your input. Examine the log. The mechanism lazily grinds into gear, but grants you access to the requested information. Reports tagged Big Pug. Day 31, third month of the cycle. Now, that's what I call good fortune. We hit the jackpot. This Xenos peddler, Strixis, sure did show up in time. The competitors have been popping up like fleas on a half-dead rat. Merdki has already brought a bunch of rare exotic shit, and I have never been paid this much for a single order before. Life is good thanks to him, her, and is going to get even better. Day 6 of 9th month of the cycle. It is time to end this. The thrones are coming in faster than I can spend them, but I'm starting to lose count on the people who have died. Yesterday I walked past a dozen of my people and I couldn't recognize 4. The customers are starting to ask why there's so much blood on the delivery crates. Damned if I believe the crooked ass Xenos rat again. His deliveries are killing my guys, and there haven't even been any shootouts. Next time Meredki comes here, he won't be leaving this place alive. I'll make sure of it. Vox recorded conversation. Jen, did you hear? They're going to bring another batch of Xenotech. Life is good, idiot. We still haven't dealt with the previous delivery. The client don't wish to take risks. After all, well, after the accident, who cares? There are people with more money than common sense in every system. You know what matters? That's right. What matters is that we are making mountains of thrones. I got a bad feeling about this. Jen. Turn your fine upside down. You'll start looking like our wrinkly supplier lad if you don't. Or is she a supplier lass? Whatever. Hey, Doe. What are you messing with? Bugger off. It's alive. What? Why are you screaming? Ah, that thing. It just latched onto Lufa's face and went mad. Throne be damned. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Hey guys, what's wrong? You're missing a Drakari crate, lads. But I told you to look after the sounds of several burst of bolter fire. Run, 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 run. What? The throne take me? Ah! List of reports. Received crates, 7 blocks, Tau firearm, units, miscellaneous Drakari devices. 6 crates of tech upgrades. 4 blocks of Tau firearm, 8 of miscellaneous Drakari devices. Sold 7 of Eldari devices, 5 ore crates, 3 units of Tau artifacts awaiting delivery. Block of Tau firearm. Overhead cost, disposal of body, keeping an eye on Doe. I've got a bad feeling about this. This won't be the last of it. 24 units of unidentified. Let them stay unidentified in my room. 18 units of Drakari, Eldari, and Orc firearms stolen? My own people are stealing from me now. What did the scoundrel Meredki promise them? I'm going to find out, and there will be trouble. Enter differ command. Disconnect the power supply to the tracks. Okay, walk away. Still warm to the touch, barely perceptible electric impulse rippling through the veins, glowing metal. Yeah, collect it. Priceless Xenos weaponry. You'll notice them before.
I know how to take risks.
Yeah, let's jump down
Centuries
again.
of service and practice.
Container stuff to to the brim with dry rations, corpse starch. Such quantities of provision could feed a small detachment for a month.
This is intriguing.
Well, yeah, that's the one we read. So those are reports. Okay, so that's there, that's there. That's there, okay.
I always have a backup plan.
You see these boxes? These fine lads and lasses were made for my queen. And for your lives, we both will accept the Emperor's punishment, and you can be certain.
Keep your wits about you.
Is
What
it
do we
wanted?
have here?
Or a trap?
I'm listening. Damage to bulk.
Okay. Fuck.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I always keep my options open.
Warp lore? I don't think we have anyone with lore. The ancient steps seep into the decay and purple rod. Do not approach it. Okay, so Papa Nurgle.
Operation successful.
What's a peculiar thing?
Scrolls, broken seals, sort of seem to describe the process of sodding Eldari test subjects.
Is there money to be made?
Goods. Light flicker on the metallic figurine. One disciplined Mester's alien amphibian.
My house would be
Muddy
proud of me.
pages contain knowledge of heretical sorcery. Most are crude forgeries.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay. I want to test the thing.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. This could be an opportunity.
If I throw a grenade here,
my gut tells me it's a bad idea. This is intriguing.
if I throw a grenade here,
I'll
what
see to
happens?
it personally. I refuse. It's as good as done.
Okay, so we are going to take
Ready for data input.
Pascal, and we go.
Executing request. The machine god grants me insight.
Okay. Come on. I believe in you, Pascal.
Knowledge has its limits.
You failed. Great.
I
Agatha.
woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics.
Watching the lady handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Tech use. You're just full with tech use. Yeah, I forgot. You have 200 tech use. And you're only 8. You're actually 80 in Xenolore? Okay, so we are going to unequip that. And we're going to equip you with... Where is it? More critical with Xenolore. Do I have that on me now? Do I have that on me? I have that on me. And we're going to slap on... where? There. Pascal, there you are. Okay.
What a shameful failure. My knowledge has its limits. Activating motive force reserves.
Oh, fuck.
Damage is negligible. My frail organics required it.
Onward.
Okay.
The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Oh, and we have a... Oh! Enemies that are hit by this weapon suffer irradiation effects that last for 3 rounds, decreasing all healing received by 50%, also preventing using reanimation protocol for free. Ooh, that's a Drukhari helmet. When the wearer hits a target that is in cover with range attack, these attacks always score critical hits. Undying, each melee performed by the wearer increases their armor by agility bonus until the start of... That one is really, really nasty good. To the point where we might actually equip that on Pascal. Yeah, we're equipping that on Pascal because fuck yeah.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
You got... Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! We got fucking Necrons!
Disgusting presence out of existence.
Okay, Pascal goes first. Where... We didn't equip him. We didn't equip him with it. Fuck!
My competencies are not that universal.
Okay, okay, fuck. Okay. Oh, we're ambushed. We can't do anything. Pascal.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Vulnerability analysis successful. My vow is to serve.
Okay, how much? They have 60 health, so they don't really have that much health, but yeah. We're going to...
I'll do it.
Dash here. And...
Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen.
Pop that. that. Let's spray him down.
You none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. Techno. Oh, they regen like a ton of health. Oh fuck, oh fuck. I had a small panic attack because it's just like, in the lore, those weapons they use is not something to play around with. Let's put it that way. In the lore, those weapons will wreck you.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me? It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. You never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Wolves, I have become the Allfather's worthy instrument! See how the wolf succeeds!
Okay, took down one. Oh, they heal. Okay, yeah.
Reduced to dust.
Parry. Miss. Dodge.
Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Miss.
I will do my duty.
Okay, those are flipping out.
I took care of this one.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
As the Emperor commands, I act. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
100. Necron Warrior.
I'll do
Weaken
it.
Necron Warrior.
Faith without deed.
Okay. That one went down. That's good.
As
Pop
the
that
Emperor
one.
commands, I act.
And
I'll do it. Eradicated.
okay, I need to take out the scarabs for one simple reason. They're going to be annoying.
As the Emperor commands.
So it's just kind of about clearing as much as possible.
It's nothing.
Isn't this a job for serfs?
Watch it, you rusting, stinking sons of trolls!
I was not ready for it to hit him that way.
If I may, now you avert your eyes.
Vulnerability analysis successful.
Okay.
Faith without... Doubt is for the weak. As the
Hey,
Emperor
you're
commands,
not killing
I
anything,
act.
huh?
This is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
Combat is an equation. Your life is inevitable.
Dare you!
Relics are failing.
Oh, fuck.
Emperor, protect the fallen.
I've suffered worse.
On it.
High momentum.
I won't stand for it.
Okay. 400. 400 fucking health, huh?
Move my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! Gah! Cubs put... Feel the icy bite of death! By the wolf's eye, perish! So it shall be!
I should have put the plasma rifle on you. Or plasma weapon on you.
A tactically sound approach.
Charge in.
At your beck and call.
High momentum.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Okay.
Wolves roar! Feel the icy bite of death! Skidya! My Karamite hide is strong!
Okay, we are going to put that on
Isn't
you.
this a job for the serfs?
We're going to put that on you.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we're going to move away.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Lucky me.
Without deeds is worthless.
And I did it in
Notice for
fucking
the
wrong
weak.
order again.
As the Emperor commands, this is why I was chosen. Power resides in the will of the righteous. I'll do it. For you, my Emperor. As the Emperor commands, this is why I was chosen.
I can't do that with this rifle now. No, I can't. Okay.
Faith without deeds is what for you, my Emperor. As the Emperor commands.
I haven't
do
stacked up that insane
As
amount
the
of.
Emperor commands, for you, my Emperor. Faith without deeds. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
You missed all of those.
Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
All for dysfunctional scarabs.
I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
I missed a corpse laying down. What the fuck?
Who, if not me? My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
So it shall be. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Don't you need a
fuck.
breathing navigator?
Fuck. Yeah.
One fewer target. I will carve runes out of your bones.
Fuck. Both Pascal and
now.
Pascal and down.
Victory is imminent.
Seriously?
At your beck and call. Someone else can do this. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Really? No path?
I'm not interested.
Unsuccessful.
I'd rather not.
Not injured. I'm enraged. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, eradicate it. I'll do it. For you, my enemies. strike is a prayer. Faith without deeds is why I'm eradicated.
Okay.
I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Okay.
High momentum.
Does not. His heroic act is on cooldown. Okay.
On it.
Pump up.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. Who, if not me? The best defense is a good offense.
Cubs play. Feel the icy bite of death. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. Ha!
He's not going down, huh?
See how the wolf succeeds.
I don't think that actually.
Fenris shoulder.
No, it doesn't actually matter. Doesn't actually matter because we can't actually attack.
Pain cleanses the body.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done. Ah, an exemplary strike.
I'll do it.
Increase
Doubt is
fire
for the
rate.
weak.
And then just.
Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I'll do it. Faith without deed to you, my Emperor! Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Feel the icy bite of death.
No, fuck, don't die on me now, fucking. You're down.
Reduce to dust. But my bones still stand.
I'll see to it personally. I won't compromise my principles.
Inquisitor's decree. Okay, yeah.
On it.
High momentum.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, yeah, we took too many hits there. Ooh. Uncanny swear. Pictogram embossed with perfectly smooth surface, but when you try to read them, your head spins. Oh, that's an... Oh, we're in the Necron section. Machine rights, yeah.
My success is an irrefutable
Freshly delivered
certainty.
Medcree Eldari weapon. Okay, we already have all those informations. Big Poe lost a little remained of his mind since McCreed brought in the latest Xenos. All I understand that our business, every man looks for after himself, but Medkey doesn't even blink an eye. When his booby traps mangle our fellows, we spent 3 days mopping up the blood, and we just kept dragging more rubbish into the bin, nursing that vile chunk of sterile metal and glaring at everyone like a wild beast. Throne be witness, I will personally cut the Strixis down with the chain sword if he brings us another dangerous artifact. We're honest cold traders, not heretics.
Keep your wits about you.
Implant resemble limbs in an insect stacks inside a Ramgul Rakmul husk would push into something not very bright customer. Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
Never doubt me.
Operation successful.
A lot of traps, a lot of stupid shit. Okay, yeah.
Is there money to be made?
Honestly, a lot of lore and stuff like that. So,
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
a grey, unsightly whine went through the surviving remnants of the cage, almost merging with the cold stones of the depot. Each tendril has ragged plantain, topped with a single leaf shriveled, but still alive. You've heard stories about unfortunate souls who were careless enough to get too close to Brainleaf, its fleshy frond, each with semblance of individual consciousness, merge with the nervous system of its victim, turning them into mindless carrier puppets. How strange, this ivy colored is surrounded by caustic green, just like a predator singled out its prey before pouncing. Never before have I seen a plant able to cast its own colors. Or burn the plant. Yep, burn the plant. We're not dealing with that stuff. Mine scrambled grenade and just more resources. Yep. Okay, nothing here.
I always keep my options open.
sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Let us not dawdle.
Collect all. Leave. Okay, yeah, that's interesting place. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Where do we have Yay? Yay is fully decked up. Yep. So we're going to probably replace yeah, we will see who we are going to replace. We're going in again anyway. We are Pascal, Cassia. We're replacing Cassia with Jay. Jay, I've built Jay weirdly enough. She is some kind of extreme character, like making her good at as many different things as possible. She's not really great in combat. If that makes sense. But she can pull her weight, break the ranks, ability can only be enemies adjacent to them. Move. Arrow of authority, I think we're going with. And what are we going here? Medicine, Xenos lore, Law of the Imperium. Tech use. Awareness is really low on her. She's great at a lot of different things. She sucks at being aware of her surroundings. Persuasion. Yep.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I'm gonna have a look here. It feels like we missed something here. But, yeah, no. Okay. Weight tomb is bound of skin, human face, lashed with a crowd of woven tendon sinister crimson symbol dominates its cover, but it's difficult for you to make out the details, eluding your scrutiny and stroke a twist and shift further in confusion. Burn the suspicious artifact. The fiery tongue reluctant lap away faint heresy from the book, their warm colors fading as they engulf the tome. The bloody symbols on the cover melts, and you hear a shriek so loud that it pierces your eardrums. Final flash reveals a heretical sigil in its full, but only for a moment, but you can recall what it looks like.
Keep your wits about you.
The reason I wanted Jay with me, she's also a cold trader.
I always have a backup plan. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Is that everything? I think so. I thought we would have like a combat or like a boss encounter or something of that matter, but it doesn't look like it.
Is there
no.
money to be made?
We have a door here, but we can't get through it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
A job for me.
Forge shield, adapters, Minotaur from that's Minotaur. Even the Inquisitor
Let us not do.
Rosette.
Both strong
Inquisitorial
and wise is
Rosette.
Ulfar.
Priceless Xenos. Empty canisters. Nothing new, okay.
A space
Was that
wolf
all?
never fails in their duty.
I thought there would be something more, but I guess not.
Whose innards need taking?
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Keep your wits about you.
Anything hidden? No, not really. Okay. What is that? Oh fuck! That is a Easter egg and a half, that's for sure. I guess we clean this area out. I was hoping to have an entrance there so we could actually do something more, but
I
no.
always keep my options open. The ice world with the distress signal, we've already cleaned it. But it shows us... Yeah, this is the one where they have a distress signal and was turrets set up and you're shot into the middle with distress signal. I'm interested to see if there's actually something like that here again. Or if it's still the same as last time. Oh, there's a ton of...
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
Fate and
I am at
Let's
your...
not waste time with pleasantries.
I have a craving for some Fenrisian...
I will lead us to fortune.
I cannot be leashed.
This place is thoroughly cleaned.
Both strong and wise is
Is there
Ulfar.
money to be made?
That is an interesting design overall, like the design they've gotten on the like the carrier. I'm more interested honestly in how much headspace does that leave for Ulfar. Doesn't have anything there. Unforeseen event. Okay, let's head there then. It has an unforeseen event on the ice world.
fire broke out on the deck. Raging disaster consumed the chain, destroying precious cargo and damaging interior plating. No guilty party. While clearing the rubble, a few people claimed the soot on the plasteel beams formed like cryptic alien languages not known to humans. Delirious workers were executed and the bodies were disposed of in a proper manner. Yep, that is the Imperium way. You even thought about heresy? Let's kill you. Already explored. Point of interest. Unforeseen event. According to the ancient chronicle, a map handed to you by the pilgrim, this IC used to be a prosperous imperial colony. However, a sharp change in the trajectory brought by the war raging in the system caused the world to distance itself from the local star. In less than a decade, the planet's surface was completely encased in ice, sealing a wealth of machines and artifacts to the Imperium inside the glacial tomb. Scan the planets. It looks like the Pilgrim's record were true, but your augurs managed to locate shapes and several Imperial buildings on the layers of snow and ice, though no one can guess what purpose they serve. Develop a plan for changing the planet's climate without support from the Imperium. After deliberating, the senior officers unanimously decided that only Adeptus Mechanicus possessed the technology required for a project of such massive scale. The rogue trader should contact a representative in the Kronos Expanse and secure future cooperations. Okay. Is there any way to actually bookmark a system? That is something that would be interesting to know. Let's say the rogue trader and his retinue apparently go there. Emergency aboard void ship. A foul warp entity has decided to pierce the thin veil of the Gelafin and spawn an unimaginable beast of unnatural hues. The Voxers now picking up crewmen screaming. A crew will receive military gear and a chance to prove their worth. Blessed by the holy gifts of the Emperor, loyal servant, his battle. Okay, so... Okay, yeah. Who are we fighting? Are we fighting Korn, Sinch, Nurgle, or Slanesh? That's my big question, honestly.
Grovel before the true power of humanity.
Oh, Ulfar is fantastic, but at the same time he's so annoying. He gets stuck in things. I think this is the third time we're restarting.
because he decided that
I'll exterminate every last one of you.
Agatha is going first. Okay, yeah, good. No, Albert is actually going first. Cassia there. Ulfar. Pinkor. And then Cassia. Okay.
I will do my duty. Victory is in one fewer tongue. It will be done.
Heavy bolter.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. To my Emperor, each strike is a prayer. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Each strike is a prayer. Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, fuck.
If I may, try to die with grace at least.
Pop
I'll
that.
make it happen.
Really? Guess we're hunting the angle guy then.
I'll see to it personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come. It's as good as done. Another enemy down.
Nice. Hello, Echo. How are you doing today? You can mine your way in there.
So it shall be.
But I'd rather you actually stay back a bit. Manifestation.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
How are you doing today, Echo?
As the Emperor, I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I can understand
As
that.
the Emperor commands, I act.
New year, a ton of things that needed to get done. Yeah.
I am a navigate as duty demands.
You know, the first one actually hitting him.
I know what I'm doing, usually. I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too calm. Never cross a Kazbalican.
Guess it's
I
time
can
for
do
you,
that
Agatha,
with the right
to
incentive.
Faith without deeds is worthless. This is why I was chosen.
Is that all of it? Yep, that's all of it. Having some tournament issue lately, but it seems to be clear now. Nice.
Let us not do.
I think that's nice.
When Fenris is in battle, oceans bleed.
Honestly, real life is beating my ass right now. It is almost minus 20 again. It's literally cold in the room I'm sitting in. It's gone from minus 6 to minus 18 or something like that over the day. And it's going to continue down to minus 20 tomorrow. So I am, to say the right word, I am not so happy about it. Let's put it that way. Or anomaly, that's the darkness thing. Eye of the Magnetic Storm, I don't know what that is. Sudo's Tomb. We discovered that area. We did this section up here a few days ago. Unidentified beacon. Unforeseen events. Me too, I have lower back pain. I suspect the wind passing has yeah. Nice to hear you have someone who is being your rock, so to say. So, I have two things. Dragon's colony required. Okay, we're going there then. I was just going to say the fact that I don't want to do that right now. Because that is a major thing, and that thing in and of itself is probably going to be 3 or 4 hours. So I don't really want to do that right now. We know that it's Caligos Winterscale is in that system, and one of the things we are supposed to do is make a stop to all the heretical things going in the system. We've taken care of Idra. And now it's just police the tired. The world is preparing for Groxback's race across the central continent. This entertainment for the rabble will affect production on the planet. Send personal representatives to the race, forbid the race and disperse the participants. Let people have their fun. Send personal representative to the race. Yes. The people are stunned by the rogue traders' attention to and warmly welcome the Lord's captain's envoys. Yep. More medic bags. More gas grenade. Pollen of the Unreal. Yes, we are actually weaponizing pollen. Because in 40k, you weaponize everything. Sacred Flame. How much? We have 4 slots left. We shouldn't really care about that. Giant. We're getting giants. "21 days. Should be done soon." Let's put it this way, Captain or Echo. I have 113 hours in the game, and there's still 1 act left. There's 1 act I haven't touched. It has this whole game has 5 acts, so to say. This is the fourth act. So yeah, I think I might soon be done, but at the same time, I don't know. There's so much hidden and so much tiny little minuta of things that is going on. Yeah. No, I cannot. Okay, I cannot progress the quest currently. So the main quest in Chapter 4 is this. Lord Captain is not seeing any visitor on the account of being preoccupied with matters of importance. However, daring as it may sound, his lordship has no other way of meeting with Salzar other than waiting to be summoned. So I'm currently waiting to get summoned. Waiting to get summoned. Melting the ice. Complete the contract. You've melted the ice on the ice planet. Okay, we're going there. We're going there. So the only thing I can do is explore the worlds, do the quests for everyone. And all stuff like that. And that's the only thing I can do currently. Mysterious signatures. Okay, yep. So it's just tiny little events that keep happening, and I just need to dash around this known system to do it. I think it's going to affect it if I actually deal with Caligos Winter Scale. I think it might actually affect certain things, but right now I don't know. We have an unforeseen event here. Point of interest detected. According to the ancient chronicle, the maps handed... Okay. Okay. I thought it would actually do something like directly, but no. I think I need to deal with that, but that is a main story event, and that is probably 4 or 5 hours of reading and Acolytes of the Coming recording the disturbance of Vox system. The middle deck started broadcasting otherworldly sound, whistling, haunting melodies. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. I cannot progress any further until I get summoned. We also have this hunting ground. We have this hunting ground, and I still have challenges with certain things, because certain things that I don't know how to deal with, because they're just so damn they just hit like a fucking truck, let's put it that way. those are the only things that are currently like problematic for me, is the things that literally one-shot you. I've dealt with like monsters that were a lot bigger. I've dealt with warlords and stuff like that. Wait. So, me fighting is no problem at all, honestly. Because me fighting, I can hold my own. No problems right now. I have an idea of a build and some things I actually want to do. And I'm kind of looking forward to my second playthrough, because my second playthrough is going to be so vastly different from the first playthrough. If that makes sense. Because I've gone the good route. I've tried to do the best I can. Require the Lord Captain's decisions. Rumors wriggle through the colony that the rogue trader has given in to the arch enemy depravity. Hold a mass prayer, appease the population, start punitive pogroms. Hold mass prayer service at procession. Dispel the fog of idle gossip. I have now dueled the governor of this planet. Are you going to do it New Game Plus? No, because it's a story-driven game. From my understanding, when you're done, if that makes sense. So there isn't really an option to do New Game Plus. And to be fair, it's the character I have made. I don't want that character at all in my second playthrough. Because all the decisions I'm going to make is going to be so polar opposite to what this character is. And what this character stands for. So that is kind of the thing. I don't want this character to do another round of playthrough. Wait. We're going to Fallstone, or we're going to Footfall. So that is... How can I say it without saying too much? Okay. So every decision you make in this game have a permanent effect on how the world looks. If you decide that someone is being a bit problematic, you need to deal with them. And that person is then permanently gone. And you're going to have repercussions for the decisions you've made throughout the whole. I got yelled at and tried to, when all 3 rogue traders came to connection, the decisions I made in Footfall had unique dialogues for me, and I'm fully aware that those are you're doing it in New Game Plus causing knowledge. Oh, okay. No, I'm putting the game down. I played... Yeah, it's about a month ago the game came out, and I played over 100 hours of it on stream. I have only played it on stream. So...
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay. So that's kind of the thing. I kind of just wanna do stuff in the game and not really care about streaming at all. I would love to actually have a secondary person and actually do a co-op playthrough. That would actually be fun. But currently, everyone is busy with Baldur's Gate. So that is not going to happen anytime soon. Advanced Bandikits, Hospital. 50% max wood per rank of conviction, iconoclast, remove all injuries. I'm not going to use Stim, so add those to the cargo as well. The kind of the route I wanted to go, if I'm doing another playthrough of this, is probably going to be either Game of the Year though. Yeah, it's Game of the Year, but it's a game I don't want to play with other people, if that makes sense. I want the experience for myself, so I don't actually want them. I don't actually want people to play with me. I want to do that alone. Make sense? That is one of those games I think I don't want people around me to make the decisions and stuff like that. Second playthrough, absolutely I want to do that co-op or with people and do stupid stuff, absolutely. That was a lot of stims. I'm not going to complain. That means we can get ourselves this one. An ally under the effect of the wearer break their ranks ability gain bonus deflection. Freeze a chosen enemy. Okay. Ancient plasma, 30 to 40 damage. I want that power armor for Ulfar, honestly. I would be... and that's on a Astartes flamethrower as well. For me, good story RPGs alone, funny RPGs co-op. Like, I would love to take someone in, like, I would love to take someone with me on Rogue Trader. A Rogue Trader playthrough. But here's the kicker. It's not because of, like, the game is really good or something like that. I feel like a person who is rudimentary, really basic knowledge about the 40k universe. And I take them in, and I play Rogue Trader with them. And I say this. You are the one leading here. You are the one who's going to try to understand it. And you should ask questions every time you have something you're wondering about. Mean it in that way. That's the way I kind of want to play co-op with. Make sense? Because that is another way of going at it. 500. What is that? Still warm to the touch. Very perceptible electronic meteorite shard. That's a Xenos. Light flickers metallic figurine. Whenever, okay, that Eldari stuff. The wearers plus 25 critical damage on their single. Ooh, that's nutty. Mastercrafted power axe. I could not co-op like that, to be honest. So much to read, to have all infos. Co-op RPGs with mechanics in battle all day.
Yeah, no.
Keep your wits about you.
I can also feel the fact that it feels like if you actually split up the reading here in 2 sections, 2 people actually reading after each other, this game would have been a lot more satisfying, because it's just me breaking my voice down slowly but surely. So yeah. Albert's new blood stained turn pain into pleasure and show the owner's reflexes.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
But I meant one of the reasons I'm saying I want to play this game in co-op with someone who has less knowledge about the 40k universe, because I can see myself people learning a ton of new things from actually watching that, because that means that oh yeah, I wondered that as well. What is that about? Okay, so that's so and so and so and so. Oh, that makes sense now. Stuff like that. And that's kind of the main thing for me. Like, I think that is going to be more interesting for people in general than just like, oh yeah, this is this, and yeah, me sitting here rambling. Because then questions and answers. Let's put it that way. Questions and answers. See no cargo. The one thing is absolutely a backside with this game is the fact that it doesn't have the same amount of like voice acting as other games has, like Baldur's Gate, where everything is voice acted. For my understanding. But this has a thing that I think is going to help me enjoy the game even further. Magnetic Storm. Is the fact that we have, during the warp, this kind of strange object following the rogue traders several hours, judging by the distortion telemetry. Strange shaped vessel, see no origin, unidentified pursuer tried to approach the void several, allowing augurs to observe the shimmering energy. Sails unfurl among the shifting currents of the warp. The strange chains ended after the mysterious ship vanished into the depths of the Sea of Souls. The one thing that I'm going to say is the fact that I think this game has a lot of potential to stick around. Offering the Augur's Operation Turnham Lessig Optics. It has workshop support on Steam, and it's slowly but surely getting more mods to it, and I can see how people actually would, because you have a character creation tool, you can make your own characters and stuff like that, and people making full-on quests and stuff like that. I am looking forward to that. Let's put it that way. Offering up prayers to the machine god, the augur operators turned their blessed optics towards the very epicenter of the raging magnetic storm. In spite of the thick haze of static covering the augur's picts, something unexpected appears. The crew have detected signs of life under the planet's surface. There in the caves, a man-made complex. According to the ship's archive, this world is uninhabited and devoid of useful resources, so the presence of someone's base seems intriguing. Send a team to explore. The enforcers disembark next to the spacious cave,
The entrance to the cave turned out to be blocked by a massive plasteel door. Once pierced by melta charges, they shoddily passed up. Within, an ambush awaits your team. Attackers with emaciated bodies pound from the darkness without warning. Enforcers of Von Valencia's dynasty react with lightning speed. They walk away from the vicious battle not only victorious, but having captured the enemy commander. While the shuttle brought the prisoners aboard Lord Captain's Virgin, scouts searched the base and found a vast hall, the walls which were dotted with cryovaults, but one were disabled contained the remains of some prominent people, judging by their clothes. The cryovault was open and stood empty. In addition, a curious machine was destroyed during the battle. As further inspection would show, this was the very contraption responsible for creating the magnetic storms blanketing the planet, concealing the cemetery from prying eyes. Its machine spirit extinguished forever. Tech Priest will still manage to extract those parts that held value. But I see what feeling you're seeking. To explain 40K universe to someone alongside. Yeah. Because the answer, technical questions, lore, strat, crafting, and better craft. Jokes. There was a game I looked at. It's a game a bunch of us has actually started playing now recently. RoboQuest. To be fair, it's a shooter and we're just enjoying that. That's like the latest thing. Examine the cryovaults. Tech priests sent at your command have reported that the machine spirits of all cryovaults are healthy and obedient, except the one living within the open sarcophagus. This machine spirit is in terrible condition and will be affected by great madness, muddying its algorithm. Interrogate. Under torture, the bastard confessed to belong to this cult of Saint Arnasus. He and his brothers and sisters were tasked with guarding this strange cemetery and prevent anyone from entering. He equally could not hide the unfortunate inhabitants of the cryovaults were killed by his people. Alas, that was his last confession, as a harsh interrogation finally took its toll. I was hoping we would actually get something out of that, but no. So we have pretty much explored everything. And it comes down to this. I know what's next. And the thing that's next is literally the nameless system over here. With Caligos in it. And I don't want to sit down and do that right now. Because that is probably 4 to 5 hours of just doing that. And it's already 9 o'clock. Yeah, no. And the problem is I won't be able to put down the game once I start it as well. So we are actually going to call it here. And enjoy ourselves for the rest of the evening. So that's actually going to be it. I want to wish everyone a good night.
want to wish you everyone a good night. And I will be back tomorrow. If it's Factorio or if it's Rogue Trader, I don't know. But I want to wish you everyone a good night. And see you again.